I'm Miles Johnson, Financial Times correspondent, and we've been here in Spain with 10 CIOs asking them questions about new strategies for CIOs in the digital age.
I believe that the key issues raised during this discussion is based most on the amount of options that the CIOs are facing in terms of technology. 2 or 3 years ago, the technologies that they were using were pretty much standard. There were not so many options. There were not so many discussions about big data, mobility, cloud security. Now the variety of solutions and the amount of different cases and situations that they have is enormous. And this is they're having a big challenge on making their own decisions. The pressure they are receiving also on business and the budget cast is causing a big impact on all the decisions that they are having to make, okay? So I believe that most of them are having concerns on when and how they need to make these kind of decisions to impact on the business of their companies. I believe that the most important challenge on the CIO is the definition of their role. I believe that many of the guys there during the meeting and the lunch, they have been clearly sharing if their future role will be a role reporting into the CFO or reporting into the CEO, and there is a dramatic difference on that. If they need to be considered a service center adding value to the business versus a cost center that is a must-have for the company. I believe that most of them are working on adding value to the company, but this will be their biggest issues. The ones that are able to bring this value to the company to improve the business of the company itself will succeed. The ones that are not able to make it will have big issues in the future of their companies.
I do think it is harder today. 15 years ago, the CIO was more focused on supporting the processes. They were following the actual structure of the company. Today, there is a much bigger challenge in follow the business. So today, the CIO needs to be much more close to the CXO and needs to be aligned on the strategy and the business of the company and to make sure that the IT is following that and aligning with them. Today there are new technologies that are coming. There are new ways to serve the end users and the employees. So these are the technologies where the CIO needs to focus. Those are the components that will help the business to grow. And I am talking about mobility, I am talking about collaboration, I'm talking about security, big data, and I am talking also about new ways of doing business based on the social media and the social networks.
I think we had a very interesting session today. We had different CEOs from different companies which had very different business models. But I think one of the sort of unifying themes which we saw was that everyone is quite occupied by some of the buzz terms we've been hearing recently, such as the cloud, big data, but also information security and increasing that in different ways for different types of businesses. Obviously, that's going to have very different implications for something like a bank to a sort of construction or infrastructure company. But everyone, I think, is focused on the new challenges which are coming from this diffusion of different types of technology down to even quite low-level employees up to CEOs and how you can control the flow of information in a modern context.